Some of the National Football League's best players made their careers in Kansas City, and while many of them followed a traditional path, such as legends like linebacker Derek Thomas or offensive lineman Will Shields, others saw their journey to greatness begin in the most unlikely of places, and there's no better example than Pro Football Hall of Fame place kicker Jan Stenerud. Stenerud grew up in Norway and was completely unaware of American football for much of his young life. In fact, his passion, much like many in Scandinavia, was skiing. Stenerud was good at it too, earning a ski jumping scholarship to Montana State University in the United States. It was a big deal, but even Stenerud couldn't have predicted where this particular jump would eventually land. Stenerud embraced the opportunity, and as it turned out, he wasn't just good at this new game, he was the best. The national media hailed Stenerud as the top kicker in the country following his successful first season for the Montana State football team. That year included a 59-yard field goal against rival Montana, a distance that was unheard of at the time. Stenerud was part of a revolution in the world of place kicking that embraced a technique similar to that of a European footballer. Back then, most place kickers struck the ball straight on with their toes. Instead, Stenerud and others, including Hungarian kicker Pete Gogolak, approached place kicking in the same way that they grew up playing soccer back home. That technique, and the results that it produced, caught the eye of the Kansas City Chiefs. Stenerud quickly became one of the best kickers in professional football. From 1967 to 1969, the average rate of success for professional field goal kickers was about 53%. Stenerud, by comparison, was connecting on 70% of his kicks. He managed to maintain that success on the biggest of stages too, successfully converting all 3 of his field goal attempts as part of the Chiefs' victory in Super Bowl IV over the heavily favored Minnesota Vikings. He went on to play 19 seasons as a professional, successfully guiding 373 field goal attempts through the uprights. His efforts earned him a place in the Pro Football Hall of Fame in Canton, Ohio, making Stenerud one of only 3 place kickers to join that elite group of legends. Stenerud's legacy is also cemented in the Hall of Honor, providing fans with a reminder that while his jump into the sport may have begun in the unlikeliest of ways, few have ever soared like the skier turned football player Jan Stenerud.